All right, so I'm going to walk you through how to do this half round braid. It's kind of a domed braid. And it's a little tricky to do on the disc. Much easier on a Meridi, but it's a cool braid. It's actually like my new favorite braid. Unfortunately, I've already sold these two pieces, so I can't show them to you. I love, love, love this braid in like a 2mm wax cotton or a 1.5mm leather. It's one of the few braids that I really, really like the way it works in leather. Today I'm going to show you how to do it in just Tex 210 Eslon. I've put beads on 2. So the way this works is you set it up exactly like you start the Kangogumi that you know and love. But the beads are only on 2. I've got beads on 7 and I've got beads on 5. Now this little guy has numbers and colors and triangles because it's a little bit strange. Now again, I'm not going to use a weight. I'm just going to reach through here and hold this. Now, number 1 is in green. It moves to the number, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a number 1 in there, the green triangle. Number 2 is in red. It moves out to this red triangle. Number 3 is down here at the bottom. It's in blue. It moves up to the blue triangle, which has a number 3 in it. Number 4 is in pink. It goes to the pink triangle with a number 4. Okay, so now we've worked the north and the south. We have to work the east and the west. Number 5 is in yellow. It's a little hard to see. Comes down to the number 5 triangle. Number 6 is in orange. It goes up to the orange triangle. Number 7 is over here on the other side. It's in brown. It comes down to the brown triangle. And number 8 goes up to the top. And the purple triangle. Now, as you can see, north and south are in their home positions to start again. East and west are not. So east and west must move 1 notch towards the center so that they're back on the numbers. And you'll just keep doing that. So 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, 4 goes to 4, 5 goes to 5, 6 goes to 6, 7 goes to 7, 8 goes to 8, and east and west have to go home. Now, when I was teaching this at the customer appreciation event at Jewel School, we had some people that struggled with the numbers. They did much better with colors, so they thought green goes to green, pink goes, or red goes to red, blue goes to blue, pink goes to pink, yellow goes to yellow, orange goes to orange, and brown, oops, get the right one here. Brown goes to brown, and purple goes to purple, and the guys on the side have to go home. Okay, now, on this braid, your beads will go back and forth between 5 and 7 and 3 and 4. And you drop them in when you're in the 5 and 7 position on them. And this is going to actually set the, I'm going to be setting beads along the outside edge of the braid. So right now my beads are in the 3 and 4 position. So I need to work one more time to get them home. So green to green, red to red, blue to blue, pink to pink, yellow to yellow, orange to orange, brown to brown, purple to purple. Everybody at the side goes home. Now what's going to happen on these beads, just like any other bead, it has to stay below the warp. And then it's a little bit tricky on these guys. Okay, so now I'm moving 5, and 5 has a bead on it. So let me slide the bead in. This bead needs to go in between these two. and it has to stay there when it comes down to its new home, which in this case is 5. As soon as I move 6, that locks it into place. Now this is the one that's tricky because this warp tends to sit a little bit higher. So drop the 7 in, and you may actually have to bring your thumb over and hold that one in place when you bring him down to 4, or I'm sorry, down to 7, and he'll be, see, he wanted to pop out. I don't have him quite positioned right. Let me push him down in there a little bit further. There we go. There we go. And push it into place. These guys have to go home, 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 home. And that put my beads down here in the 3 and 4 positions. So now I'm going to work one set without. So green goes to green, red goes to red, blue goes to blue, pink goes to pink, yellow goes to yellow, orange goes to orange, brown goes to brown, and purple goes to purple. Guys at the side go home. And now I'm back again. I'm back to where my beads are on the side. So let's see if these 4mm beads will actually work with this small textile. Again, when you're working with these mixes, you don't always get to choose the size of beads that are in them. So let's see if there's room to put one in there. There goes number 5, 6. Slide in number 7. Kind of hold that in place. Bring 8 up to the top. Guys at the side have to come home. And that worked. Okay, so let me just do one more. 1, 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, 7 to 7, 8 to 8. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is pull this down on the bottom so you can see what we've got here. What will happen is this braid will have the flat side on the bottom. And it's actually a beautiful braid structure all by itself with no beads on it, especially if you're working in a textile that's large enough that you can see the structure. But see how those beads are laying out on the side of that braid? This is a perfect braid for bracelets. And if you're going to make a bracelet with Eslon, I'm going to say pull maybe 20 or 25 inches on each one of your warps. If you're going to use something bigger, leather or wax cotton, maybe a little bit more. Actually, maybe a little bit less on this. I would pull maybe 18 inches of the Eslon and maybe 25 or 30 inches of the leather to make this work. But it's really beautiful. It's a great braid structure, again, like I said, for bracelets because it lays on your wrist so beautifully. And there's a couple of projects in the book, and this is the braid structure that you do. If you don't have the template, obviously you can get it from me. I'm at Moss Hollow Pottery. Thanks.